EA Sports welcomes you to another great NFL match. Welcome to this battle between division rivals from the AFC North. The home team squares off against the visiting team. Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. The teams are taking the field and lined up for the kickoff, and they're ready to get this one started. Williams in to kick this one off. Kicks it high, but very short. From the 32-yard line. Lucas is able to get to the 41-yard line. So they have first and 10 here.
Of the 41-yard line.
Richardson, the lone back. Gets the pass off. It's batted away. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passing. But pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Closing in.
That's the kind of thing you got to do. You got to find a way to put the pressure on him that disrupts his timing in the pocket. Third is ball here. Ball of the 36-yard line.
Drops back. Throwing. And he had it and lost it incomplete.
The offense executed the play just the way it's thrown up. The receiver just couldn't get it under control.
Fishman is ready to punt this one away. Molden will go back to accept this punt. From the 35. Molden with some good yardage on that return back to the 46. Feeds it off. Play action. Looking for something long. He has it. Touchdown, visiting team.
He can light it up. If he gets a hot hand, the defense is in for a long game.
A very cheesy call here is they'll give up the opportunity for the 1 and instead go for the 2 and make it an 8-point game. With a counterplay. The conversion is good. Williams is just about ready to kick this one away. He got all of it, and it sailed out of the end zone.
They don't want to fall out of contention early. They'll be looking to put together some kind of scoring drive on this possession.
Ball on their own 20. Defense lines up in the nickel. Aimed it off to the back. Fowler makes the play at the 24.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
Ball on their own 24. Seven defensive backs in on this one. Drops back. Pressure coming. Stepping up. What a tremendous individual effort by the defensive lineman.
That's the kind of defensive player you can build a team around. Having a guy like that up front allows you to drop 7 or 8 guys back in coverage and still get a pass rush.
Pressure with the throw. Almost intercepted. He deflected just in time to avert the interception. On the play. Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. From the 46-yard line. Holden has a decent return, taking it to the 41-yard line. They'll start the 41-yard line.
41-yard line. First and 10.
Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. The receiver might have had a step, but the ball sails.
He's got a strong arm. And sometimes he'll let a pass get away from him a little bit. And you'll see him overthrow just like that one. Second and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
The home team with a form in front. Looking upfield. Great fake. Gets the pass off. And it's complete. Camp makes the tackle. That's the 18-yard line. Brings him up first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about hitting some heater and throw. This guy really let it go.
They'll make this a 2-possession game if they get into the end zone this drive. They're just inside the 20. With the throw, he's there. Touchdown, visiting team.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. They failed to get the 2 points. Williams will be kicking off. Swift kick here. From the 3-yard line. The defense shut down the offense the last time they had the ball. Ball on their own 22.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Gets the toss to the left. Dropped in the backfield for a short.
This defense has some good speed. When you try something to the outside and you fail to get those outside guys caught, well, you're in trouble.
Ball on their own 20. Only one man back. Carter in motion. Hands it off to the back. Vincent is there to tackle at the 20-yard line. Great tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
Richardson, the lone back. Off bounds throw. Swatted away at the line.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series down. Time to call the special teams play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. From midfield, can't pull him down. Number 88 takes the punt to the 40-yard line. First and 10. The home team line up at a 4-3. Running with a lot of room in front. And he steps out of bounds at the 17. That was the perfect call against the blitz.
And the way to calm down a pass rush always has been to run right at him. That time, they ran right past him.
The last time they were inside the 20, they got a touchdown out of it. Little misdirection. Great as it gets through. Alexander is there for the tackle at the 9-yard line. Nothing dazzling there as they call the same running play twice in a row.
Okay, now you're close. Get even closer with this pass.
9 yards will get them 6 points. The visiting team line up in trips bunch through the end zone. So he catches it, but his feet came down out of bounds.
Looks like they get 6 on that pass.
Sure enough, it'll be reviewed.
The call on the field is questionable. Might decide that they made an incorrect call, then reverse it.
It appeared he did a great job of keeping his balance along the sideline.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
The ruling on the field stands. Result of the play is an incomplete pass.
Goes for no.
And he thought they'd missed the call. He used his challenge to give him another chance to look at it. As it turns out, he was the guy that missed the call.
7-yard line is where they have to go on this third down play. The home team line up in a 4-3. Gets it. Back down.
Now here's what happened. He gets a pitch, bounces to the outside, and boom, he runs over a guy and heads in for the score. That's a nice looking run.
Oh, it's a fake. They don't get the 2 points. Williams gets the team ready to try to recover this one. The onside kick is off.
You know, they need to get this game under control, or it's going to be a long, long day.
First and 10. The home team line up in bunch formation. The defense can't bring them down. Peter picks the wrong spot to throw to. It'll be a turnover, John.
Yep, sometimes you think you can sneak one by. Then the defense makes a great play on the ball and beat your receiver to it.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 38-yard line. The home team come out of the 46. They're coming with the blitz, looking for something long. Number 26 records the stop. It's a 14. Powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazing soft handling. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
Ball on the 14-yard line. They got it into the end zone on the last red zone drive. Has time, guns it to the end zone. Touchdown, visiting team. So he found his target, and for the third time, it goes for a touchdown. Dixon comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. He got an excellent field position and made the most of it.
They took the bull by the horn. They weren't about to let that favorable circumstance turn out unfavorable.
Interesting call here. They're going to line up as if they're going to try to recover an onside kick. Here's the onside kick from the 39-yard line. He took a chance and came up with a terrific recovery. All on their own 39. The home team with a four-man front. Hand it off. Midfield, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and the score. Touchdown. Hughes got the carry and put it in for 6 for the second time. Dixon comes in for the extra point. Here's the kick. No, it's a fake. The conversion attempt fails. We'll take a timeout to avoid the 5-yard delay of game penalty. Trying to catch him out of position. They'll try the onside kick. Onside kick. They got it. A great recovery. They're trying to catch them off guard, and it works. The home team come out of the 4-3. And that breaking free. Walker comes up to make the play. Right on there, that'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The home team with a four-man front steps up Under pressure, takes off, and he just got level. Pretty good coverage downfield, so he decided to pack it in, picked up a handful in the process.
And that's just the kind of thing he'll do. He's very good at creating opportunities with his leg.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Takes the handle. Deep throw. It's caught. Dives. Touchdown.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
Oh, it's a fake. They failed to get the 2. They wind up with the onside kick. You can't figure why they're not just kicking it away. Here we go. From the 38-yard line. They took a chance and came up with a terrific recovery.
Don't let those guys intimidate you. Get out there and run it down their throat.
Ball on their own 38. The home team with a 4-man front. Gives the ball off. Number 99 with the stop at the 43-yard line. 2. With a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Closing in, launches it deep to the left. He has the 20, the 10, high stepping to the end zone. Dives, touchdown.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball. And it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good.
That was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
Williams in to kick this one off. Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 18. Gets it. The last time the defense was on the field, they forced the big throw, picked up the taker. visiting team line up at a 4-3. Hutchinson with the tackle at the 35.
Mixon runs with passes, keeps the defense on.
Gain of 3. Second and 7. The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Farland is there on the stop at the 35-yard line. Couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. The back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
All the 35-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a nickel pack. Throws it. Johnny rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzes from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
So 3 and out, and the line up to punt. He signals for a fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
The home team line up at a 4-3. Gets rid of it. Pass was incomplete. Good push by the defensive line, forcing the incomplete pass.
He hung in there. He didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
The home team with a 4-man front. He tucks it away. Taylor with the tackle at the 40-yard line.
1 yard.
And now our viewers will see how successful each team's main running threat has been today.
Third
and long.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
The home team out of nickel pack with the throw, and he drops the pass. Jake was there, but uncharacteristically running the ball.
Sometimes I wonder if they're thinking about their next sports show highlight instead of worrying about catching the ball.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. From the 27-yard line. Barnes turns this one to the 34-yard line. The visiting team line up in a 4-3 with a counterplay, running with a lot of room in front. Number 54 is there on the spot at the 40.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
Second and 4. They'll go from the I formation. Peter sends a man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Number 54 comes up to make the play at the 44-yard line. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Third and inches.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Right in the backfield. Tosses it left. Nixon tackles not before the first down is reached. The ball that's not resulting in the first down. Ball at midfield. Richardson, the lone back. Draw play, makes it with the stop.
They might not be busting off big game. Those linemen are really working hard down there.
Second and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Here they come. Throwing. He couldn't control it. And good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
Third and 9. Ball on the 48-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a dime package. Gets rid of it. Fumble. Loose ball. The fumble goes out of bounds. Dishman comes into the game for the punt. Molden back to return. The 34.
They'll take over at the 37-yard line. First and 10.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Looking upfield. Throws it. And he drops the pass.
He's always been able to catch a ball. He has soft hands and good body control. He ran a good route, and the quarterback made the right read. He just didn't bring it in.
Second and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Looking for room. Payne comes up to make the play at the 47-yard line. Hughes, he's showing no signs of slowing down as that gain puts him over 125 yards. Ball on their own 47. The home team with a 4-man front. The counterplay. Number 99 takes him down before he can get the first. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Williams will come in now to punt it away. Barnes looks like he's ready for the return. From the 15-yard line. Keeps his feet moving. Ball on their own 20. Rolls right. Back foot. Incomplete pass. The defense forced the issue that time, John.
The guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Tosses it left. Dropped in the backfield. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Third base with a long third down play.
19-yard line.
The visiting team come out on a dive package. Wrapped up and it's brought down.
And here's the thing. Yeah, the defense gets into the backfield, but you got to be able to move your feet, avoid the rush, to give yourself a little more time. He just didn't do it.
Dishman is ready to punt this one away. Molden is the deep return man. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 50-yard line. They'll take over 50-yard line. First and 10.
They line up in the I-7. Hand off to the tailback. Hayward comes up to make the play. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. It's second down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Hodges will work out of the shotgun. Give it to the halfback. Jackson is there on the stop at the 41.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass play.
Gain of 6 on the play. Move the chains on third down here. They have to get it to the 40. The home team come out in a 4-3. On the call. Banks comes up to make the play. At the 37. Broke a tackle in the backfield and got the first down.
Yeah, great play by the defender getting in the backfield, but he didn't wrap him up.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
The home team with a 4-man front. He's it off to the back. The defender brings him down at the 34. So that tackle was his third.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
And a pickup of about 2. Second and 7.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. It's second down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Knight, the deep back. Bucket is there for the tackle.
Running the ball consistently is the first step in creating a balanced attack.
The 27-yard line is the spot they'll have to get it to convert on this third down play. Only one man in the backfield. They give it to the halfback. And they're in. Touchdown.
He gets a great block right here. Spring him for the touchdown. I'll tell you, he takes the defender right out of his shoes that time.
The point after is good. And then another touchdown to their already largely completely dominant.
We got some breathing room. The tendency would be for the offense to play more conservatively. As we've seen in the past, that doesn't always work. And sometimes it lets the other team right back in the game.
Williams looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. From the 16. Slips the tackle. Nothing happened to the offense on their last drive as they went 3-0. The home team line up in the bunch formation. pass play here on first down. Rolling. Incomplete pass. He appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. Pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm. And you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. Hand it off. Nixon comes up to make the play at the 3rd-yard line.
The offensive line's having a tough time getting any push up front. Some runs to the outside might help to loosen up that middle a little.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Peter using split back. Gets the pass off. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it.
He's a competitor out there. He wants the ball in a pressure situation. And you can usually count on him to get the first down for you. This time, he just couldn't hang on to it.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3 and out. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made on the 47-yard line.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
The visiting team line up in trips bunch. He held on to it. Great downfield coverage. That's that, John.
You have to go through your progression and get rid of the ball. Give your receivers a chance to make the play. You just can't take a sack in a situation like that.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after
Ball on
the
the
sack.
28-yard line.
Nickelback in this time. Hodges sends a man in motion. Dropping back. Throws it. Number 26 takes him down at the 32. Hodges completes the short one, about a 4-yard gain on 2nd down. Ball on their own 32. The lineup was 6 defensive back. Gets the pass off. Drops the interception.
Good defense and 3 and out series is a way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. From the 34. Finds a small crack, but they get to him and bring him down at the 39. Ball on their own 39. The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Lion with the stop at the 41-yard line.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game. Because if they do that, they become one-dimensional. And that plays right into the defense's hand.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Hands it off to the back. They're going to spot this one at the 43. Found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a nickel back. Dorsey comes up to make the play. Ball carrier stops short. That'll probably lead to a punt. Dishman comes into the game for the punt. Molden, he's back to receive this kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 22-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
The home team with a four-man front. And goes to the tailback. Number 99. He's there on the snap at the 24-yard line.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Gain of about a yard. Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
The home team come out in the 4-3. Looking to run it here. Great move. Number 26. He's there to bring him down.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be a great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right in the end zone.
Third and under a yard.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Crossplay to the right. The back breaking free. Runs through the tackle. Hayward, he's there on the stop at the 37. Turn the corner and use his speed to pick up a lot of yardage.
And the defense looked a little lethargic and slow on that one. They just didn't react and fly to the ball carrier very well. And he ended up almost getting by everyone.
So we have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
The home team with a four-man front on the carry. Jackson is there for that tackle for carry.
You talk about establishing run early in the game. This is exactly the kind of thing you're talking about.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
The home team come out of the 46. Hawkins with the stop.
On the run. 3-yard gain on the play. First
Ball on
and
the
10.
27-yard line.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Gets the delayed handle. Hayward is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 21.
Second and 4. Ball on the 21-yard line.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Here comes the play with the pass, and he had it and lost it. Incomplete.
The coaching staff thinks that he has some of the best hands in the team. Kind of surprising to see it drop a pass like that.
8th play of this drive. A nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible.
But
So this will be a 39-yard field goal try. Not a good kick right there.
No good.
Hodges goes back into the game after being injured earlier. Out of the I formation. Tosses it left. Molden comes up to make the play. 28-yard line.
That was a lack of execution from the offense. When the plan is to take it to the outside, around the corner, you need to pick up some key blocks.
Second and long. The backs are lined up in an eye. On the call, Vincent is there for the tackle at the 32-yard line.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at him. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, and loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Peter starts out of the shotgun, looking to run it here. Sheds the tackle. Bring him down at the 45. It's his third tackle of the contest. Showing a lot of strength breaking that tackle.
That was a great effort because he avoided taking a big hit and he got a first down on it.
The visiting team come out in the 4-3. Thomas makes the tackle at the 49-yard line.
If they keep getting games like this, it could really open up things for them in the second half.
Ball on the 49-yard line. Only one man in the back. Drives the left side. They'll spot this one at the 45-yard line. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Third down and long coming up here.
On the 45-yard line.
This team has to start converting on down if they're going to be successful.
Pressure coming. Wraps him up and brings him down.
You got to give a lot of credit to this defensive line. They got a good push in the middle, and he was right there to bring him down.
Molden lines up deep for the punt return. From the 31-yard line. Ball on their own 34.
34-yard line.
Hands it off. Hayward is there on the spot at the 41-yard line. Hughes has now crossed the 150-yard mark.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Hands it off to the back. Camp records the tackle at midfield.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here. And he breaks the tackle and he keeps moving forward. I'll tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Black 36.
With a counter play. Ball is there on the stop.
If they can keep getting good runs like that in the second quarter, they'll be able to use play passes the entire second half. As the defense will just be thinking about stopping the run.
5-yard gain. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Give it to the halfback. Rosa. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. Found the single coverage you wanted. He just couldn't get in there. The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. Hands it off. Setting up play action. Jumps up and comes down. What a play. They pick up 22 on third down. First and 10.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
The home team line up at a 4-3. They'll spot this one at the 23-yard line. It's the fourth stop he's made today.
The blocking just wasn't there on the outside.
It's second down and a long way to
Ball
go.
on the 23-yard line.
Out of the I formation. Comes in motion. With the pass, it was tipped. That's his third drop. And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Drops back. Rolling. This pass is incomplete. Good pressure up front forces the incompletion.
You know that the defensive coordinator loves it. And he could drop additional guys back in coverage, but still get pressure on the quarterback.
This leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. Clearly not the result he was looking for. After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 30-yard line. The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. And he failed.
Well, he did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass back. And he had the ball bounce right off his fingertip.
Second and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a dime package. Pressure, spinning three. Gets the pass off.
Watch it here. He's getting pressure, but he's strong enough and mobile enough to get away from the rush and avoid the sack. Now, you need a quarterback who can do things like that, because sometimes an incompletion can be a pretty good play.
Dropping back, under pressure, gets rid of it. Looks for the wide receiver. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and the first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, then calm, and threw an accurate pass.
Ball on their own 41. The defense lines up in the nickel. Closing in, throws it in and out of his hands.
There's not one wide receiver who can ever claim he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Two-minute warning coming up. Richardson, the lone setback.
45.
With the pass. Goes up and grabs. Number 84 nails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yeah, that was an unbelievable catch. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Peter with split pass. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. It's broken up. He barely got that one off.
Yeah, it wasn't a sack. What it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
Two-minute warning coming up. The visiting team come out in a dime package. Throwing. It's batted away. That's the third one he's been unable to bring in. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Pressure with the pass. Incomplete. They got additional people into the secondary, but still generated an excellent pass rush.
And that gives you flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to double cover an opponent's best receiver.
Dishman will come in now to run it away. Number 88 sets up, waiting for the punt. Oh, this is not going to be very good. They'll stop this one where it went out. Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
In the air on first down. Dumps it off. Incomplete pass. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
From the gun. Throws it. Picked off. What an interception. Great position by Hawkins.
And here's the thing. He's back there in the zone. He's looking right at the quarterback's eye. When the quarterback lets go, he was all over it.
If the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 47-yard line. The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Pass play here on first down. Under pressure with the pass. Incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
The home team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Gets the pass off. Pass ball's incomplete. The defense was
Quickly on that one.
Third and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
And they're going with an empty backfield and 5 receivers. Rolling right, throws it. You just can't find a way to bring that one in.
You put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
Dishman is ready to punt this one away. Molden into return. Fair catch, goal for it.
Fair catch made at the 19-yard line.
First and 10.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
The home team is out of the nickel pack with the throw, and he drops the pass. He won the battle at the line of scrimmage and forced the bad throw.
Every quarterback needs a little time to look over the field. There we saw a defense who wasn't given any time at all.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
He hands it off. They'll go with the play. Rolling right with the pass. It's broken up. He threw it a little too soon and it missed the mark. The pass rush almost got to him.
I don't think he ever had a chance to set his feet. I'll tell you one thing, this defensive coach sure has his defensive lineman pumped up.
These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead. Drops back with the throw. This one falls incomplete. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If these players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
Williams comes into the game for the punt. Barnes sets up to run back the punt. Won't take a chance trying to return this one. Ball on their own 41. Peter with split backs. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Laid it up a little too softly that time. The visiting team come out of the 46. Closing in, throws on the run. He didn't want to risk the interception and decides to throw it away. Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Setting up play action with the pass. Almost picked off. That's the third one. He's been unable to bring in. Molden back to return. Andy waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 28-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Nickelback in this time. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it with the adjustment. Number 99 pulls him down at the 34-yard line. Robinson makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they miss tackle.
Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Pressure coming. Throws it. Get another drop for it. Going to the left. Andy's tackle at the 42-yard line. So that tackle now gives him 4. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned up field, and they weren't in position to tackle.
Ball on their own 42.
42-yard line.
The end of the second quarter with the score, the visiting team ahead of the home team, 53-0. Dishman will be kicking off. And a short kickoff from the 18-yard line. Malden returns this one to the 34. Ball on their own 34.
First and 10.
The home team come out in the 4-3. Hands it up to the back. Brings to get free. Ball moves him down at the 37-yard line.
A big part of this guy's running style that he used the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. Hands it off. Alexander is there on the stop at the 43-yard line.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the open.
They've done very well on third down to this point. They give it to the halfback. Gets rid of it. Number 26 is there for tackle. At the 45-yard line, they move the chains for that completion.
Yeah, and that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
They put up some very gaudy numbers rushing on first down.
Now, the defense is getting pushed around a little out there. The score gun indicates it.
Makes the tackle.
He's looked pretty good so far. It's going to be up to the defensive coordinator to make some adjustments and find a way to slow him down.
Second and 2. Ball on the 38-yard line.
The home team with a 4-man front. Jackson is there on the stop at the 38-yard line. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quick.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackle. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Only one man in the backfield. Gets the call. Camp comes up to make the play at the 33. Putting together a nice drive here.
And they're frustrating this defense in the process. 2 times they've converted on third down.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The home team line up at a 4-3. Ball gets right in there and brings him down. Defensive line sniffed that play out.
The guys along the defensive line are very big and very active. They're very good at sucking up blocks, opening holes for linebackers to make plays when the other team decides to go with the run.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The home team come out of the 46. Banks is there for the tackle at the 31. Hughes rumbles forward for a gain of 4. And they'll face a long third down here. Only one man back. Throws it, and he can't find a way to keep it. He's had a lot of trouble reeling in the pass.
There is no way they can make that
This
shot.
will be a long field goal attempt, about a 49-yard. Usually just about as reliable as any kicker in the league, but not so tonight. 3 kicks off the mark. After the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 38-yard line. The backs are lined up in an eye. Crossplay to the right. McFarland is there on the stop at the 37-yard line.
The defense came up and stopped him right in his. That's just the kind of thing that the defensive coordinator loves to see.
Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. That's the third one he's been unable to bring in.
Third and 11. Ball on the 37-yard line.
They come out in a dime package. Pressure rolling out to his right. And he just can't hang it.
The offensive coordinator called a good play. The quarterback threw him a catchable ball. He just couldn't get his hands in the proper position to make the catch.
Molden will go back to accept this punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 29-yard line. They'll
Ball
take
on their
over
own
at the
29.
29-yard line. First and 10.
The home team come out in a 4-3. He cuts it away. He's brought down behind the line.
They were trying to stretch the defense, trying to beat him to the sideline. They have a quick defense that reacts very quickly to play. They were right there to shut it down.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
The home team with the four-man front. Midfield, the 40, the 30. Number 26 comes up to make the play. At the 14, Hughes really has been unstoppable. Over 200 yards rushing. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. Looking to run it here. And he's in for the score.
He pumps his way through the middle of that line. He's able to run straight ahead into the end zone. Watch it here. The blockers create a crease. He finds it, and he's through it on his way to 6.
The point after is good.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys in the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Williams is just about ready to kick this one away. Not a real deep kick. Should be returned from the 19-yard line. The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive, going 3 and out. Ball on their own 31. They're having no success running on first down.
Stuff like a turkey. I mean, less than 2 yards isn't very good.
That's the third one he's been unable to bring in. The visiting team come out in a nickel pack. The rush gets to him from behind. Thomas gets the sack.
This guy seems to make big plays in every game that I watch him play. They need to do a better job of sliding the protection over to his side.
They'll have to pay extra attention to this guy. That's the second time he's brought quarterback down tonight.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
With the throw. Incomplete pass. He had to unload that pass in the hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunning the ball out of there.
Three plays, they lost yardage. Here comes the punter. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made after 44 yards.
Ball on their own 44.
At the 44-yard line. First and 10.
The home team with a four-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Oh, his hair on this side.
You talk about a sense of knowing where a play is headed. That's just great instinct.
Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
The home team come out in a 4-3. He hands it off. Camp comes up to make the play at the 42-yard line. Knight is having an outstanding day with over 100 yards rushing.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Pass play here on first down. Rosa with the adjustment. Pollard makes the tackle at the 29-yard line. With that pass, he closes in on 300 yards. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
The home team line up in a 4-3. He gets the count. Jackson with the stop at the 27.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Gain 2.
Second and 8. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Knight in the backfield. To carry it. Ball with the tackle. Knight with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. They have to get it now to at least the 19-yard line. Bowman, the deep back. 19. Hands it off. Play action. Throws it, and he fails to hang on to that. Robinson nearly had that. He couldn't bring it in for the completion.
You can usually count on him to catch about any ball he gets his hands on. I'm sure the quarterback won't hesitate to look in his direction next time he needs a big play.
This will be a 39-yard field goal try. Again, failing to convert on a field goal attempt, that's 4. And I guarantee you, that's a confidence price. So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 29. Richardson, the deep man. On the ground. Number 52 makes the stop at the 36-yard line.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Ball on their own 36. Gets rid of it. It's batted away. He's had a lot of trouble reeling in the pass.
Third and 3. Ball on the 36-yard line.
The vision team line up in a 4-3. To carry it, they'll go with a play fake. Throw it. He finds his man. Peter fires complete, and it's good for a first down.
He excels on third down. Good quarterbacks just good.
Ball is midfield. They're having no success running on first down.
Which is one reason why they find themselves on the short end of the stick right now. It's hard to have consistent success without that.
Rodgers didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made sure play instead of playing something fancy, like going for the pitch.
Ball on the 50-yard line. The visiting team come out in a dime package. Going deep. This one falls incomplete. He just dropped his fourth pass.
Third and 7. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Peter using split backs. Hand it off to the fullback. The 40. McFarland is there for the tackle. That would keep the chains moving.
Yeah, that makes 2 times in this drive they've given up the first down on third down. As a defensive coordinator, giving up those types of yards will drive you absolutely nuts.
Rushing on first down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2-yard per carry average.
That's why they're losing. You've got to be able to get yards on first down.
Second play of this drive.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Out of the I formation. Under pressure. Wraps him up and brings him in. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
And you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
They're looking now at third and long
Ball on the 41-yard line.
The home team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Drops back. Goes again. Gets the pass off. Right on target with a wide receiver. Number 39 is there on the stop at the 18.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. We're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Hand off to the tailback. That breaks free. Can't bring him down. Number 54 is there for the tackle at the 5. He had a chance to stop him, but he was able to shake off the tackle for the first.
Yeah, and as a back, that's exactly what you have to do. Each run, if you can break one tackle, it can lead to some good yards.
They weren't able to get into the red zone once in the first half, but here they are in the third, inside the 20. Floats one into the end zone. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
It's second and goal at the 5-yard line. Little misdirection. He's brought down behind the line for a short yards. Hutchinson appears to have sustained an injury. He'll make his way to the sideline under his own power.
Third
7 yards to go for the touchdown.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Tucks it away. What a toss. Peter gets brought down for the sack. And there's nothing the quarterback can do right now because he's been sacked 7 times. Johnson comes in to attempt a field goal, which would give them their first score of the day. Veteran kicks his drive.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it in the end zone every time.
Dishman aims to kick this one off. From the 19. The last drive culminated with a missed field goal attempt. Let's see what happens as they take over again.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
They have the lead. One big reason is because they've done a real good job on the ground on first down.
That success leads to bigger and better things, usually.
Coleman kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. It's second down and 3 to go.
On the 43-yard line.
Hodges with a man in motion. Hands it off. Maine with the stop at the 39.
This is a great line. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking a run.
Hayes, the man in motion. That's the toss to the left. Running with a lot of room in front. 20, the 10, 5, touchdown, 9. Runs it in for the 3rd time. What a day for him. Dixon to attempt the point after. And here's the kick. No, it's a fake. The two-point conversion attempt failed. Interesting call here. They're going to line up as if they're going to try to recover an onside kick. Here it is. The home team recovers. They'll start near midfield following the return. Hutchinson returns after spending time on the sideline with an injury. Richardson, the lone back. Number 84 comes in motion. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. He can't stay inbound. That is his fifth mishandled pass.
Give this defense a shot.
Richardson, the deep man. Pressure. Rolling. This one falls incomplete. Hart was the one they were trying to get the ball
The
to.
intended receiver on the play.
Boom! This defense will stop it for
Third and
sure.
10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Richardson is the deep back. Peter sends a man in motion. Dropping back. With the throw. The defender's got it. Here's an opening. Never looking away from his primary target, and that's very often a bad idea.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions.
First and 10.
Just make sure they're good.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. On the call, fakes the handle. Under pressure.
They need some better blocking out of that offense. You have to use your hands, get them out in front of you, keep them inside, maintain leverage, and balance. You need to hold those blocks and slow down the pass rush.
Now they're looking at second and long after the sack. Going to the right. Spins away from the sack. Banks is there on the spot. At the 19-yard line. Well, that's the deal for a huge tough yards. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the visiting team ahead of the home team, 63. The visiting team begin this fourth quarter with an insurmountable lead in the ball in the red zone.
Everyone needs to stay focused here. Hold your
Third
punch,
and
run
seven.
good routes, and
Ball
make a
on
good
the
pass.
19-yard
You need
line.
to convert this.
And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on third down. With the pass, complete from the wide receiver, Jake owns a piece of the record now, John. Great catch.
You know, he had a great week of practice. And when I talked to him before the game, he was as loose as I've ever seen anyone.
It appears the coach wants to go for two. Closing in, throws this one off balance. He's in for two. Great ball there. The 2-point conversion is good. Williams comes in to kick off. He got all of that one. This one is taken by Barnes.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. They expect to see them keep fighting for that final.
Out of the I formation. Little misdirection. Hutchins is there for the tackle at the 20. Trying to find something in the middle. Nothing open.
I tell you, the guys up front got outworked on that one. They got knocked off the line, and they never recovered.
Richardson, the lone setback. Going. This pass is incomplete. That is his fifth mishandled pass.
The intended receiver on the play.
This is what I would call in this situation.
The visiting team come out in the quarter defense. Rosen. The pass is picked off. The 30. The 20. Defender with room to run. Touchdown, visiting team. The defense comes up with the tip ball, takes it all the way back for 6 points.
You better kick it here.
Dixon comes in the extra point. The point after is good. The visiting team continues to increase their lead. Williams, he's just about ready to kick this one away. Kicks it high, but very short. From the 24-yard line.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one. Look at this, your pride. You want to prove that they're better than they've faced so far. Now, a smart coach would call this defense.
Ball on their own 31.
At the 31-yard line. First and 10.
Tosses it out to the right. Number 52 created problems in the backfield on that. You know, John, he always seems to be in perfect position to make a play.
He's all about effort. His motor's always running at 100%. And he's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly. This defense will stop him for sure.
Ball on their own 28. The backfield is empty, and they'll go with 5 receivers. With the throw, that is his 5th mishandled pass.
The intended receiver on the play.
Drops back. Pressure coming. He can't escape.
The defense likes to keep the pressure on. They'll bring extra guys on overloaded side, hoping for turnover opportunity. This is a good special teams play.
Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out. From the 46, puts on the juke.
30-yard punt. Return will gain up 3 yards. First and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Pressure, throwing. He has it. Hawkins pulls him down at the 20.
You have to play him physically off the line. Bump him off his route, jam him, stuff like that. Because I'll tell you this, if you give him a free release and he can get behind it, he can do some real damage.
With a counterplay. Keeps his feet moving. Touchdown, visiting team.
Now take a look at this. They've got a shot at him. He was so strong and powerful, he just busted right through the tackle. And he kept going all the way to the end zone. That's a heck of a run.
The extra point attempt is good. The visiting team has it all working now as they continue to expand their lead. Williams in to kick one off. Swift kick short. From the 15-yard line. Barnes takes this one back to the 27-yard line.
All this defense here.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Number 52 is there for the tackle at the 29. Richardson takes it up the middle for a yard or two.
Give it one across.
2nd and 9. Peter looking to pass, lines up with 5 wide receivers. Nixon picks up the sack. He just can't be stopped out there. He has 4 sacks. It's now 3rd and long after the sack.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
The visiting team come out on a nickel package. With the throw, this one falls incomplete.
That's a way to make it come up with nothing there.
With the coverage. Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out. So down this one at the 36. Ball on their own 36. Out of the shotgun. He gets the carry. Play action. Long throw. What a catch. The 10. Touchdown. Visiting team. Hodges has been in great rhythm today and has now tied the record for most touchdown passes in a game.
And when you're playing, you don't think about those things like records. When you step away and you review your performance, you say, yeah, I was hot.
Dixon comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. The visiting team pour it on with another score. Williams back and ready to put this one in the air. Booming kick downfield from the 1-yard line. Barnes takes this one back to the 24. First and 10. The visiting team come out with 8 guys in the box. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Ooh, nearly picked off.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make a catch.
The visiting team come out in the nickel pack. Closing in. Throws it. It's going the other way. The 20. The 10. Touchdown. Visiting team. A spectacular interception and return for a touchdown. So they'll try to get the 2 here. For the counterplay. And it turns out to be a great decision as they convert for the 2. Trying to catch him out of position. They'll try the onside kick. Here's the onside kick. The home team recovers the onside kick. They couldn't find a way to recover the onside kick. Ball on the 34-yard line. The visiting team come out in a dime package. Looking for room. Pressure coming. Incomplete pass. Can't complete that short pass, and it's second down. The home team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. With the pass ball's incomplete. It'll be third down after they fail to complete that short attempt.
A smart coach would call this one.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Peter spreads them out.
Yellow, 58.
Drops back. Pressure. Pass off. This pass is incomplete. And he throws incomplete because he had major pressure.
The corner came on the blitz and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack. That time he just missed taking him down.
Even though it's 4th and long here, they're going to go for it. Under pressure with the pass, and he drops the pass. He is the injured player on the field. He's coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is. Snaps after the injury to the quarterback. The home team come out in a 4-3. The rush is on. Deep throw. He has it. The receiver with a lot of open room. And he ducks out of bounds at the 5-yard line. The defense comes with pressure, and they get burned.
Yeah, and that was a good job by the quarterback to recognize a rush and burn him with the deep ball.
It's 1st and goal at the 5. Hodges stays the defense from the gun. Closing in, brings it down, looking to run.
Watch here, they gave him just enough of a gap to run through, and he took it in for the score.
In this direction. So they get the touchdown, and now the 2. And they line up for the onside kick. You can't figure why they're not just kicking it away. Onside kick from the 49. They were shut down on that onside attempt.
A smart coach would call this play.
Richardson, the long back. Pressure coming.
This is what happens when you miss block. Guys go by, quarterback goes down, team loses yards.
Rogers will work out of the shotgun. Pump fakes. Pressure. Now the offensive line just can't stop that rush.
That's one of the last things you want as an offense. It kills momentum and you keep moving backwards. Here's a good defense for this situation.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here. Under pressure, can't get it away. It's like a total meltdown by the offensive line.
When you have one sack, it's bad enough. And you give up another one, then a third one, and you leave the field going, hey, what just happened?
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. From the 34. 39. Doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with, getting it to the 43-yard line. Jesus was taken out earlier with a minor injury, but now returns to the game. The home team line up in a 4-3. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Going deep. He made the catch. The 10. Touchdown, visiting team.
Some teams use the cover too effectively, but if you make too many mistakes like that, you may want to consider another scheme or some other player.
They line up to go for 2. And off to the tailback.
The 2-point conversion is good.
The visiting team would try another onside kick here. They couldn't get possession on their last onside attempt. The onside kick is off. They don't get it. They couldn't find a way to recover the onside kick. And he gets the delayed handoff. Number 52 stops the play in the backfield. Good job knifing in there to bring him down.
He brings a lot of things to the table, but the thing I like the most is how prepared he always is. I mean, he can run and he can tackle, and he watches so much tape that he actually anticipates what the offense is going to run before they call the play.
Dropping back, closing in. What an impact.
Switching to a 3-step drop might be a pretty good idea. He has to find a way to get that ball out of there a little more quickly.
On 3rd down, they have to get it to the 29-yard line for a 1st down. The visiting team come out in the 4-3. Rosen. This pass is incomplete.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to say.
Dishman will come in and punt it away. Franklin looks like he's ready for the return. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 23. The home team with a four-man front. Hands off to the tailback. And he's brought down at the 30. He's down the ball carrier there again. And it's something we've seen plenty of in this game.
2nd and 3. Ball on the 30-yard line.
The home team line up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Banks brings him down at the 31. Keeping it on the ground, they chose to run the same exact play, not even a shift in their formation. Ball on their own 31. They've executed very well on 3rd down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. With the counterplay, back breaking free. Midfield, the 30. Bowman dives ahead, and is in at the 14.
You know, he's got some good moves. He also has quick feet. He knows how to do the kinds of things you need to get into the open field. And in this play, he gets into the open field, and he picks up a lot of yardage.
Cross play to the right. Touchdown, visiting team. And that touchdown run gives them a lot more breathing room here in the 4th. Dixon comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
I've been in my fun, look back and I'm done. I'm digging more pictures, I'm feeling pretty ticket. I love it pretty good, and money is my mission. I'm only
He's just about ready to kick this one away. Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. This one is fielded by Lucas. Lucas able to get to the 31-yard line. A little misdirection. Here's an open. Keeps his feet moving. Midfield. Thomas is there on the stop at the 46.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the 4th quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Leave it off. Lincoln records the tackle at the 39.
Some of these guys are like a train. They lower their head, keep their legs moving, and charge straight ahead. Sometimes he'll even drag a defender 10 yards. before he'll start slowing down.
It's second down and 3 to go.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
From the gun, rolling out to his right. With the pass, he has his receiver with some running room. They'll spot this one at the 35-yard line. He got in there and made the tackle. He's fourth of the game. Rogers will now get some snaps after the injury to the quarterback. The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Thomas got very good penetration there.
The blockers had a tough time engaging their block. The back had defenders on him before he could even get going.
Second and long. Rogers back in the shotgun. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. Slips the tackle. Holland with the tackle at the 29. What after the catch, John?
Let me tell you, they really try and get him the ball as much as possible because he can break away and make people miss.
Third down here as they try to get it inside the 25-yard line to convert. They line up in the I formation. Gets the pass off. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it.
It's very hard to be successful if you can't convert on third down. It's very hard to convert on third down if you guys can't find a way to hang on to the ball.
This is a situation where they just have to go for it. Rosen, incomplete.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
The home with a four-man front. Thanks with the stop. Bowman will help up front, maybe a yard or two on the play.
Second and 8. Ball on the 30-yard line.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Is there for the tackle at the 28. They went backward on that one.
They ran right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant.
2-minute warning coming up. The home team with a four-man front.
Silver, 28.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Silver, 49.
This one was spotted at the 28-yard line. He was in on that play, giving it 7 tackles so far in the game. Barnes is the deep return man. The 38. Ball on their own 40. Rogers from the shotgun. They'll bring the blitz. He couldn't control it. He's had a lot of trouble reeling in the pass. Richardson, the lone setback. With the throw. And he makes no, he can't hold it in. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Third and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
The home team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Gets the pass off. Complete to the wide receiver. Franklin stops it short of the marker. And it looks like they're going to go with a no huddle. They're coming with the blitz. Throws it in and out of his hands.
First and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
You give it to the halfback. Number 99 makes the stop at midfield. Nothing there on that play. Looks like he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
They better mix up the play call a little more, trying to free up some space in the middle. That back just didn't have any help from his line on that play.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Alexander in motion. Looking upfield. Taylor stops him dead at the 50-yard line. Just back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This defense can put the brakes on you real fast.
Move the chains on third down here. They have to get it to the 40. Looking for room. Cat is there for the tackle at the 43. Not much of a contest. One team pouring it on for a big margin of victory.
126. The home team. 3.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.